Find the solution of system of linear congruences 5x plus 6y congruent to 10 mod 13, 6x minus 7y congruent to 2 mod 30. Here first step we have to consider the data, that is a is 5, b is 6 and r value is 10, c is 6, d value is minus 7 and s value is 2. Also we have m value is 13. So after considering the given data we have to consider the two equation as equation 1 and equation 2. Next step we have to find the GCD for the value a, b and m and c, d and m. That is we have to find the GCD for 5, 6, 13 and we have to find the GCD for 6, minus 7 and 30. So finding the GCD is nothing but we have to find the divisor for all the values. First we have to find the divisor for 5. We know that 5 is a prime number, so the divisors of 5 is 1 and 5 itself. Similarly the divisors of 6 is 1, 2, 3 and the number 6. Similarly the divisor of 13 is 1 and 13. This is because 13 is a prime number, so the divisors are 1 and the number 13 itself. So among these three the greatest common divisor is nothing but a GCD. Therefore we can conclude that the GCD of 5, 6 and 13 is 1. Similarly we have to find the GCD for 6, minus 7, 13. Here we have to find the GCD of 6, minus 7, 13 is nothing but we have to find the GCD for 6 plus 7 and 13. Both are same. So we have to find the divisors for 6, 7 and 13. First the divisors of 6 is 1, 2, 3 and 6. Similarly the divisor of 7 is 1 and 7 because 7 is a prime number. Similarly the divisor of 13 is 1 and 13 because 13 is also a prime number. Among these three values the greatest common divisor is here 1, here also 1, here 1. Therefore we can conclude that the greatest common divisor for the value 6, minus 7, 13 is 1 because the GCD of 6 plus 7, 13 is 1. Therefore we can conclude that the GCD for 6, minus 7, 13 is also equal to 1. In the similar way we have to find AD minus BC comma M GCD. For that here AD minus BC is nothing but here we have A, B, C, D value. A into D is 5 into minus 7 is minus 35 minus 6 into 6 is 36 comma M value is 13. Here we have minus 35 minus 36 is nothing but minus 71 comma 13. Here we have to find the GCD for minus 71 comma 13. This is same as the top. We have to find the divisor for 71 and we have to find the divisor for 13, which is same as the top, finding the divisor for minus 71 and 30. So the divisor of 71 is 1 and 71 because 71 is a prime number. Similarly the divisor of 13 is 1 and 13 because 13 is also a prime number. Among these two the greatest common divisor is 1. Therefore we can conclude that the greatest common divisor for minus 71 comma 13 is 1. Therefore we are find the GCD of AD minus BC comma M which is equal to 1. Also we have to verify that value divides the value small letter m. Obviously AD minus BC comma M GCD is 1. Obviously 1 divides the value 13. Satisfied. Therefore we can conclude that the given system of linear congruency has unique solution. These are all very easy problem. Next step we have to find x and y value. For that we have to consider the two linear congruency. That is first linear congruency is 5x plus 6y congruent to 10 mod 13. Second linear congruency is 6x minus 7y congruent to 2 mod 13. So here we have 6y, here we have 7y, here we have 5x, here we have 6x. So to cancel the two congruency we have to multiply some values for these two linear congruency. So we can multiply for this first congruency by 6 and we multiply second congruency by 5. We get here we have 5. If we multiply by 6 we get 5 into 6 is 30. Here we have 6. If we multiply by 5 is 6 into 5 is 30. Therefore we can cancel x terms. So we get a new linear congruency as here if we multiply throughout by 6 means we get 5x into 6 is 30x plus 6 into 6 is 36y congruent to 10 into 6 is 60 mod 13. Similarly if we multiply throughout this equation by 5 we get a new linear congruency as here 6x into 5 is 30x minus 7y into 5 is 35y congruent to 2 into 5 is 10 mod 13. Now we can cancel 30x. For that we have to subtract these two linear congruency. So if we subtract these two linear congruency we get 30x minus 30x is 0x. Here we have plus 36y. Here we have minus to minus plus 35y. Therefore we get 36y plus 35y. We get a value of 71y is congruent to 60 minus 10 is 50 under mod 13 as it is. Therefore we get 71y congruent to 50 under mod 13. Here observe carefully. Here this linear congruency has the value 7150 which is a greater value. So applying the definition of congruency and solving the procedure is bit lengthy procedure. So to reduce the procedure here this linear congruency has 71y is congruent to 50 mod 13. So this is nothing but we can divide the values 71 and 50 by 30. This is as same as that of if we divide 71 by 13, 50 by 13. So to reduce this value, we can take this as here. If we divide 71 by 13, we get a remainder value as here 13 into 5 is 65. So if we subtract 71 by 65, we get a value as 6 as a reminder. So in the place of 71, we can take this as 6. This is because 71 is congruent to 6 mod 13 satisfied. Here 71 is congruent to 6 mod 13 is nothing but 13 divides 71 minus 6 is 65. Obviously 13 divides 65 satisfied. Therefore in the place of 71, we can write this as 6. In the similar way, if we divide 50 by 13, that is if we divide 50 by 13, we get a value as here 13 into 3 is 39. If we subtract 50 by 39, we get a remainder as 11. So in the place of 50, we can substitute as 11. This is because 50 is congruent to 11 mod 13 satisfied. So the new congruency obtained as here 71 is congruent to 6 mod 13. Therefore we can take in the place of 71 as 6 into y is congruent to, in the place of 50 we can substitute as 11 because 50 is congruent to 11 mod 13 satisfied. Therefore the new congruency obtained as 6y congruent to 11 mod 13. So now we can apply the definition of congruency here. So this becomes 13 divides 6y minus 11, or we can take this as 6y minus 11 is equal to 13 into some integer k. Next step we have to take minus 11 to the right hand side and 6 goes to the denominator. We get a value of y as 13k plus 11 divided by 6. Next step, as before, substitute k value 0, 1 to 3 etc. and find the value of, that is integer value of y. So for that, put k is equal to 0. If you substitute k value 0, 13 into 0 is 0 plus 11 by 6. Therefore we get y is 11 by 6, that does not belongs to an integer z. Next you have to substitute k values 1. That is, if we substitute k values 1 means 13 into 1 is 13. 13 plus 11 is 24 divided by 6. Obviously 24 divided by 6 is 6 1s are 6 4s are. Therefore we get y values 4, that belongs to an integer z satisfied. Therefore we can conclude that y is congruent to 4 mod 30. As before, here we get a value of y. Again we have to find the value of x. For that we have to put y is equal to 4 in equation 1 or equation 2. We get here equation 1 is this, equation 2 is this. We can substitute y values 4 in equation 1 or equation 2, both are same. I am substituting y values 4 in equation 1, that is 5x plus 6 into y is 4 is congruent to 10 modulo 30. Here 6 into 4 is 24. Here if we subtract throughout by 24, we get a value as 5x plus 24 minus 24 is congruent to 10 minus 24 is minus 14 under mod 13. Therefore this congruency reduces to 5x congruent to minus 14 mod 13. Next step, applying the congruency definition here, we get as 13 divides 5x minus into minus 14. Therefore we get minus to minus plus 14, or we can take this as 5x plus 14 is equal to 13 into some integer k, or we can take this as x is equal to 13k minus 14 divided by 5. Here if we take plus 14 to the right hand side, that becomes minus 14. If we take 5 to the right hand side, that goes to the denominator. Hence we get x is equal to 13k minus 14 divided by 5. Next step, we have to substitute k value 0, 1 to 3 and find the integer value of x. So put k is equal to 0, we get 13 into 0 is 0 minus 14 by 5. Therefore we get x is equal to minus 14 by 5. That does not belong to an integer z. So substitute k values 1. If we substitute k values 1, that is 13 into 1 is 13. 13 minus 14 is minus 1 by 5. Therefore x is equal to minus 1 by 5 does not belong to an integer z. Next you have to put k is equal to 2. If we substitute k values 2 means 13 into 2 is 26. 26 minus 14 is 12 divided by 5. Therefore x is equal to 12 by 5 does not belong to an integer z. Next you have to put k is equal to 3. If you substitute k values 3 means 13 into 3 is 39. 39 minus 14 is 25. Therefore x is equal to 25 by 5. Therefore 5 ones are 5 5s are. Hence we get x is equal to 5 belongs to z. Therefore we can conclude that x is congruent to 5 under modulo 13. Therefore finally we can conclude that x is congruent to 5 mod 13 and y is congruent to 4 mod 13 is a solution for a given system of linear congruency.